America. His name is Buddy Wakefield. Yeah, and this is his poem, Crowbirds at Mocking Bars, Hope is not a course of action. If we were really created in God's image, then when God was a child, he smushed fire ants with his fingertips and avoided tough questions. There are ways around being the go-to person, even for ourselves. Even when the answer is clear, like the holy water the Gentiles drank before they realized forgiveness is the release of all hope for a better past. I thought those were chime shells in your pocket, so I chucked a quarter at it, hoping to hear some part of you respond on a high note. You acted like I was hurling crowbirds at mocking bars and abandoned me for not making sense. Evidently, I don't experience things as rationally as you do. For example, I know mercy when I have enough money to change the jukebox at a gay bar. Somebody's gotta change that shit. You understand the power of God's mercy when somebody shoves a stick of morphine straight up into your heart. God damn, it felt amazing those days you were happy to see me. So I smashed a beehive against the ocean to try to make our splash last longer. Remember all the honey? Had me looking like a jellyfish ate, but you walked off the water in a porcupine of light, strands of gold drizzling to the tips of your fingertips. This is an apology letter to the both of us for how long it took me to let things go. It was not my intention to make such a production of the emptiness between us, playing the tuba on the tombstone of a soprano, trying to keep some dead singer's perspective alive. It's just that I could have sworn you sang me a love song back there, and that you meant it. But I guess some people just chew with their mouth open. So I ate earplugs alive with my throat, hoping that they get lodged deep enough inside the empty spot so that I wouldn't have to hear you leaving. I wouldn't have to hear my heart keep saying all my eggs are in a basket of red flags and my eyes to a bucket of blindfolds and the cupboards with the muzzles and the gauze. You know, I didn't mean to speed so far out and off, trying to drive all your nickels to the well when you were happy to let them wishes drop. But I still show up for gentleman practice in the company of lead dancers, hoping that their grace will get stuck in my shoes. Is that a handsome shadow on my breath, sweet woman? Or is it a cattle call in a school of fish? Still dance with me. Less like a waltz for panic and more for the way we'd hoped to swing that night we took off everything when we were swinging for the fences. Don't hold it against my love. You know I want to breathe deeper than this. You know I didn't mean to act so serious. Didn't mean to look like a filthy floor, turning us both into some cutting board, but there were knives stuck in the back of my words. Too much time in the back of my words. I pulled knives from my back and my words. Cut trombones from the moment you slipped away. And yeah, I know it left me looking like a knife fight lady. You know it left me feeling like a shotgun shell. You know I would have gone and lost my breath, but I'm going to show you how I found my breath to death. It was buried under all the wind instruments, hidden in your castanets. God damn, if you ever want to know how it felt when you left. If you ever want to come inside, just knock on the spot where I finally pressed stop. Playing musical chairs with your exit signs. I'm going to cause you a miracle when you see the way that I kept God's image alive. If we were really created in God's image, then when God was a boy, he wanted to grow up to be a man. A good man. And when God was a man, a good man, he started telling the truth in order to get honest responses. He'd say, yeah, I know I should have worn my cross again, but I didn't want to scare the Gentiles off.